Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be decluttering both of my daughter's rooms. They are 7 and 3 years old. I recently came across Kylie Perkins' TikTok and it has seriously motivated me to start getting rid of a lot of stuff. She mentioned that she would start in her kids' rooms first, so that's exactly where I'm starting today. I'm also going to be going through all of their clothes and getting them sorted for spring and summer. I've actually already started decluttering in my son's room. I posted a couple videos already, so I can link those down in the description box if you want to check those out. I hope you find this video motivating to get in and declutter your own spaces. If you enjoy it, give it a thumbs up. I would also love it if you subscribed if you are new to my channel, and let's jump right in. I'm starting today off by getting some laundry done. My daughter is almost in 3T clothes, so I grabbed a bin from the garage with clothes I had saved from when my 7-year-old was that size. I'm going to wash everything first, then go through it and see what I can use. I thought I would show you the state of my 7-year-old's room before getting started. It can just get neglected sometimes. Life is just so crazy busy, but I am going to go through everything in this video and get it back in shape. I'm going to open up the curtains to let some light shine through. My daughter used bow clips to display some of her drawings on her curtains. We're finally starting to get some nice weather here, so I'm going to open up the window as well and get some fresh air coming in. I want to wash her sheets, pillowcase, and comforter today. I already have some laundry going, so I'm just going to toss it over the railing so I can throw it in when the clothes are done. What I want to do next is put everything in a pile on the floor. I'm just going to put it at the end of her bed and I'll look through it all at the same time. I'm also going to grab her a gigantic thing of stuffed animals and throw that in another pile on the floor. She is a huge stuffed animal lover, and it's so hard to get rid of them because she plays with so many of them. But I'm going to try to make sure they all fit in the basket. I always see which ones she's playing with, so the ones she plays with the most are going on her bed, and I have a pile behind me of ones that I want to donate. When you're decluttering your kids' things, do you show them the toys before you get rid of them? Because my daughter will want to keep all of them. I am contemplating just putting it in a bin and putting it away for a while, and if she doesn't say anything, then get rid of it. What do you guys do? I would love to know. Also, as you can see, my 3-year-old is helping me today, so she'll be popping in and out of the video. We have a kids buy and sell store here, so this bin is things that will be going there. I put a couple stuffed animals that I knew she really never played with, and the rest I just have a pile on the floor for now. As I was walking back in, I found these stickers on her light switch, which were so hard to take off. I need to get a wet rag to finish getting all of that off. I grabbed a trash bag to put some trash from her trash bin in it, and then I'll use it throughout the clean. I'm just going to continue putting things in piles on the floor. I'm sure I'll get some comments that my 7-year-old should have helped me with this, which I totally agree, but life has been so crazy lately, and I had the time to do it today while she's at school, so that's why she's not helping me with this, but she will be in charge of keeping her room clean after this. This is not going to be my job all the time. Every day it's something that she needs to keep up with. I am thinking of putting a video together, kind of a day in a life of our family and how we clean throughout the day. Let me know if that is something you'd like to see. My kids just love to shove things in bins. It just drives me insane because it's so unorganized. Also, I just want to be as real as possible on my YouTube channel and show what real life looks like with families, especially with a busy family with 3 kids. I'm just emptying everything out of her closet right now. I was taking out a whole bunch of American Girl doll things that I'm going to be putting in the basement instead. If you've watched my last couple videos, this is how I declutter, and it is stressful, but I find it the best way. I just take everything out and put it in one big pile. Next, I start grouping things in different categories. That bin closest to the camera, that is a donation bin. The 2 in the center is the American Girl doll things that will be going down in the basement. I have a trash bag where I'm throwing little things away, and then you can't really see it in the camera. Here you can. I have a pile of things that I know she'll want to keep. If you're new to my channel, thank you so much for clicking on this video, watching it. It just means so much to me. I thought I would quickly introduce myself again. I am 36 years old. My husband, Tim, is 40, and we have 3 kids. We have an 11-year-old boy, 7-year-old girl, and 3-year-old girl. I was decluttering things, and then I remembered her nightstand. Look at everything that's in here. Oh my gosh. So I am going to get all of that out too. So more about me, I used to be an x-ray tech. I did that for 10 years, and then 5 years ago I quit right around COVID time because I have a different YouTube channel. It is all about Cricut and crafting. I've been able to do that and stay home with my kids for the past 5 years, which has been such a blessing. But I decided to start up this YouTube channel. I find it so motivating watching others clean and organize, so I hope you enjoy this channel. After all that, I still have so much to go through, and look at the hallway. Those are all things that are not going to be in her room anymore, so I'll also have to go through that. My 7-year-old is very girly, so she has all kinds of accessories. She loves headbands, necklaces, rings. I'm trying to think what else I'm organizing. She has croc charms there, lots of clips, bows, things like that. I am getting rid of some things she doesn't use here, so she doesn't have so much stuff. I'm finally switching out the laundry. I always forget about it, but I'm putting the 3T clothes in the dryer, then I will put the bedding in the washer. I'm constantly spraying my kids' things with OxyClean. It works so well to get those stains out. Back to decluttering, I am going to remove all of her books from her little shelf that she has and go through those. In this corner, I want to replace the shelf with a vanity/desk. I want something that she can put all her hair accessories in, but also things I can put her art supplies, books, and like display her drawings on. So I really want to find a cool one for her. I just need to get online and look. I have my cute little helpers here with me. I have 3 piles going here. I have a keep pile, a donate, and then I have a pile of books that's going to be going into my 3-year-old's room. My 7-year-old has outgrown it, and it'll be perfect for my 3-year-old. Also, watching these videos, I can see why I have back pain sometimes because I'm constantly bending my back. I really need to get better about that. I'm spraying down her shelf with Lysol, and there's a reason why it says to test a spot because it left little dots on her shelf. I think it ended up going away, but I won't use that again. I was going to start putting things back, but decided to move this to clean underneath it. I'm putting the books back that she's going to be keeping, and oh my gosh, it is so much better. I'm going to wipe down her closet, then put her toys back in there that is staying in her room. And I'm moving some clothes that I will be going through in just a little bit. My daughter is such an animal lover. She loves stuffed animals, real animals. She has a ton of little life pets, so that's kind of her thing. These built-in shelves in her closet are so nice. The only thing with this is it's really far in the corner, so it's kind of hard to reach actually. I heard someone on TikTok recently say that cleaning and decluttering can actually be a form of worship. I'd never heard that before, but it makes so much sense. Taking care of what God's given us and creating a peaceful home. So as I clean today, if you need prayers, big or small, just drop a comment. I'd love to pray for you, and I'd love to continue doing that in my future videos. This hallway was stressing me out, so I need to tackle this. I have more laundry. That bin is for my 3-year-old's room, and then I have a whole bunch of things that go downstairs and in the basement that I will eventually put away. I'm getting so close to being done with the decluttering. I'm going to go through her purses and hats here. Our family always sleeps with fans, but I noticed her fan was really dusty on the inside. I need to see if I can take it apart. I don't know if you can though, so if anybody has tips on how to clean that, let me know. Since I'm just going through everything, I decided to move her bed to vacuum under it. This is by far my favorite part of cleaning. It is so rewarding. I love vacuuming, and my husband and I always fight over who gets to vacuum. Also, this vacuum is just the best. I have one of those cordless stick vacuums, but on carpet, I am always using this one. I'll link it down in the description box if you're looking for a good one. I love putting blankets in this basket. I found it like 5 years ago at Target, so I doubt they have it anymore, but I will try and see. I'm going to do some more vacuuming, then switch out the laundry. Also, in future videos, I think I might start doing timestamps. I find it interesting personally to see how long it takes somebody to do what they're doing, so I think I'll do that in the future. The bedding is in the dryer, and my 7-year-old had a basket full of dirty laundry, so I'm getting that going in the washer. This was clothes that was thrown in her closet. Most of it doesn't fit anymore, I don't think. I'm going to take that off, then put her bedding back on. I think it had taken me like 3 hours to get to this point. I took a break for a little while her bedding was in the dryer, then got back into it. Lastly, in her room, I'm going to go through her clothes. She had some 5T clothes just shoved in her closet, so I'm looking through that and I'm making a pile that's kind of to the left with the 5T clothes. She's 7, so obviously that doesn't fit anymore. She is pretty tiny though, so that's why there's still some 5T in there. After I got that sorted in piles, I went into the dresser, and of course one drawer had random things in it, so I got that put away. Then I emptied another drawer, and here was mainly shorts from last summer. Some sizes were 5T, which don't fit her, but other sizes were small, which was 6 or 7, which should fit her this summer. She's in size small girls. Moving on to her closet and all her clothes that are hanging, I just went through these. She had some random medium sizes, so I'm putting those to the left. She had some 5T that I'm getting rid of and some that she just never wore. And then I'm making a pile of all the size small that do still fit her. Since it's starting to get warm here, I'm putting all her long sleeve, sweatshirt, and jackets at the top. On the bottom, I'm putting her tank tops, dresses, and t-shirts. In this drawer, I'm putting shorts in one bin since it's getting close to her wearing those, and pants are in another bin. This is her laundry that I had started earlier. It's done, so I'm going to sort it and put it away. When I'm doing laundry, I sort things like pajamas, pants, shirts, things like that to make it go a little bit faster. With tops, I don't fold them. I just pile them on top of each other, then add the hangers like I'm doing here. I find it to go so much faster this way. I'm always trying to find ways to make laundry go as quickly as possible. I'm just finishing up folding for socks. It drives me crazy to try to find matching pairs. I think I'm going to just get all one color sock to make it a lot easier. These are the clothes that don't fit her anymore. I'm putting them in a bin to eventually give to my sister. Her daughter is 2, so one day she'll be able to use it. Here's a final look at my 7-year-old's room before I move on to tackle my 3-year-old's next. It feels so amazing to have the space decluttered and organized, kind of like a weight has been lifted, just clearing out the unnecessary stuff. It just has made such a positive impact on my headspace already. Now I'm moving on to my 3-year-old's room. This is a different day, even though I'm wearing the same shirt. This was a few days later. I was making her bed, then decided I need to wash her bedding. It's been a little bit since I've done that. I just love her bedding. Her comforter is so bright and colorful and really cozy too. This is everything that she had in her bed. I always find blankets, stuffed animals, and books. I just recently went through her books. I got rid of a lot of her baby board books, so I don't really have to do anything with that, but I did have a pile of books from her sister's room that I'm adding in here. My 3-year-old loves when I read books to her, so she has quite a few, and we read all the time, which I just love. When we switched her to a bed, we took a lot of the toys out of her room, but there still is a pile on the floor here that I need to go through. I have a bin that I'm putting things in that I'm going to put down in our basement. It's mainly baby things. I decided dolls and babies, instead of having in my girls' rooms, I'm going to put it down in the basement with some of their other toys. Her stuffed animal collection is getting quite big also. I got rid of a couple, but I kept most of them. My dog is getting older and she is just peeing in the house sometimes, so there's some stains here that did not get picked up. Somehow we missed it, so I noticed it and I decided I have to get this cleaned up. This little green Bissell is awesome. I definitely recommend it with pets and kids. Her room is in really good shape. There's not much that I need to declutter. There's this shelf here that I was looking through, and there's a basket where I've put some clothes that no longer fits her. So I will go through all of that here in a second. These clothes here are all 2T, which she is just getting out of. Some still fit her pretty well, but she's definitely getting into the 3T. I decided to leave just a few of the long sleeve 2T shirts for the rest of spring, but the rest of them I threw onto the bed to go through. I'm going to stock up the pull-ups, which is always nice to have it stocked. My daughter's fully potty trained, but at night she still wears pull-ups. This drawer is mainly 2T clothes, but there's some 18 months in there still that never got put away. When I open it, it's just a mess, so it desperately needs to be organized. It will feel so much better once it's done. I had all the clothes on the bed, but I figured it would be easier to go through all of it on the floor, but I hadn't vacuumed in a little while, so I'm giving this a good vacuum first, then I'll start going through it. Here, I'm just putting things in piles again. I have an 18-month pile. I have a 2T pile of clothes that she's not going to be wearing anymore. I have an 18-month pile that I'm getting rid of, and this next one is 2T clothes that she's not wearing anymore, but this last one is 2T shorts, and she's pretty tiny. Even though she's 3, she might be able to fit in some of these this spring and summer, so I am going to put those in the drawer, as you can see here. I bought these brown dividers off Amazon, and they are just so awesome, especially for young kids when they're going through different sizes quickly. I'll put a link for them down in my description box. I have a 2T box for my sister who has an almost 2-year-old, so that's perfect. And then I have the 18-month clothes going to my other sister whose daughter is 9 months. At this point, I'm getting tired of clothes and laundry. You might even get tired of watching it, but these are the 3T clothes that I had saved from my older daughter. I'm going through these so I can get them out for my 3-year-old. Once again, I'm making piles, which really helps, but having 3 kids, all different sizes, saving bins, oh my gosh, trying to keep up with the clothes is such a pain. I adjusted this divider so I can put 3T shorts in here, and once she is not fitting in the 2T shorts, I can just get rid of those. I also have biker shorts, I think is what they're called. In here, I have them divided between 2T and 3T. I buy them from Target. They're so inexpensive, and I have my girls wear them underneath dresses. It is great. On this side, I have pajamas. On the left, the 2T is still fitting her, but on the right, I put the 3T pajamas. Now I can just hang up all the 3T clothes. I'm putting the long sleeve 3T in the back since she won't need that until the fall or winter. She has so many princess dresses. My sister gave me the idea to buy this little stand. It's adorable, and I really like it for her dresses. I'm packing some things in a bin to go to the buy-sell store, and I will bring that later this week. I decided to move her bed to see what was under there. There was only a few things, so I got those, and I am just going to give it a good vacuum. I'm going to vacuum the rest of her room, then I'll get her bedding back on, and I should be done after that. Here's a final look at my 3-year-old's room. Having all of the clothes in order is just really going to help to know what she needs for the spring and summer, and it just feels so great in here to have everything organized. If you enjoyed this, there is more videos coming. I would love it if you subscribed if you are new to my channel.